Christmas. Welcome, Lounge Lizards, to another episode of Legions Lounge. It's our top 5 show tonight, end of the year, last show of 2024, episode 89. We talk about all things Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, Figura Obscura Customs, and other Mythic-related action figures and stuff. My name is Trevor, 1/6 shooter. With me, as always, Nate Strong at Corona4, and Bill Jernowski of the many Dork Lairs, the Dork Lair, or just Dork Lair. You know, depending on where you are. Before we get started, hit that like button, please. As everyone reminds me, it tells me that you're here, which is helpful, I guess. But also tells everybody else that you're here, and we're having fun, and we're doing our top 5. So hit that like button, appreciate it. Yeah, as always, super chats are appreciated. Get your comments read, right away. We'll drop everything and read your comment. Appreciate it. Those help us, keep the channel alive. It's getting more and more expensive to do these things. How are you guys doing? What's happening? How was your Christmas? Good?
It was real nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. It's like my favorite day of the year, Christmas. And like we host and like we have it's like the whole thing. And I love it so much.
That's cool. Yeah. That's our Thanksgiving. Christmas, we just kind of hang out in our pajamas and open some stuff and then just watch movies all day long. We watched some great stuff. We got into Silo, which on Apple TV, which is really, really good.
Yeah, it's on my list.
You know, we started.
We watched Elf. Yeah, what's up?
100 Years of Solitude. If any of you guys have heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It is Spanish overdubbed. It's based on the Garcia Marquez, the classic novel by Garcia Marquez.
Okay, then maybe that's why I've heard the name before. Yeah, yep.
The show is actually phenomenal. I'm about 5 episodes in out of 8, and it's pretty amazing.
What's that streaming on, Bill?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Nice. Cool.
Cool.
I am still clinging to the last, I think, 1 or 2 episodes of Arcane. I am stretching that out like
Milking it.
I am just like, it's like aging like fine wine, man. I just like I don't want it to end. But I gotta finish it up.
Speaking of Christmas and Arcane, my kids got this art
nice.
book. It's so good, man. It's a great flip.
That is
and the neat
cool.
thing is that it includes the 2nd season. So
oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's rad, man. I love it.
That's
so much.
great. Cool.
Yep.
Love it. All right, let's see who's in the chat, and then we'll get our guests out here, and we'll get going
Let's
on
see.
this. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be quick. I've already, I feel like I got to keep pace, Trevor. You've started off like this already, so.
Hey, man, we got a whole D&D campaign to do after this show, so and I've already been on the internet like half the day, and my wife is like, "Oh, you gonna be downstairs all night?"
Yeah, all night. Yeah. And if I seem somewhat distracted during the show and looking up this way, it's because I've got a TV there and the Lions are kicking off in about 10 minutes. So.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But that
team
aside,
that's still in it and it matters. Yeah.
That's right.
What's that like?
It's fun for change.
Yeah. Well, as a
Patriots fan,
it's been a long damn time. So
I was gonna say, as a Lions fan, you don't get that much.
Not much. Yeah, it's new and we loving it. So okay, we got Blake, aka Recon Rage, up top.
Who will be on the next year's first episode of Legion's Lair, which is gonna be cool.
Yes. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I believe January 7th. Yep.
Nice.
Next up, Dave Orkin. What's up, Dave? Hey, hey. Jordan, Wholesome Warlock. Can't wait to let the good times roll.
Hell yeah.
Chris Johnson, what's up, Chris? Brian Carr, happy almost New Year.
Yes, same to you.
I am TJ Williams. What's up, Tom? Cloud
Tom?
Foxwell. We got Alberto, Patrick
Hey.
Boyle, Tanya McCoy, Legends Collector 1321, King Castle Sieger, and Kevin McCoy, JMax77, Darla Ackerman,
Darla.
JC Weber, Carver Customs. What's up, Brian? And Stacy Lenz right behind him. Kent Poole Collects. What's up, Kent? Kent's got to be rooting for the Lions tonight. Van Johnson,
That's right.
Thomas Belay, Roheen, all
Thomas?
the way from
Thomas,
Australia.
my probe buddy.
Oh, nice, dude. I was looking at. Every once in a while I'll pull
keep that rolling.
even just like used stuff on eBay and stuff, and I'm still like, God, they're so freaking expensive. But I
know
them
it's
so
stupid,
bad.
but I
What
want
is
to.
it?
I can't wait.
It's a
It's
probe
a probe
lens.
lens.
Really cool shots with it.
So just it's a
Interesting.
really
Has nothing to do
interesting
with proctology.
depth
but
of focus. No, it has nothing to do with that. Although I don't know. I suppose you could.
perhaps it could. But yeah.
It's got a light on it, so you know.
Let's see. Van Johnson, David Williams, what's up? Christopher Collier, William Husted. That might be a new
Husted?
name.
Yep.
Husted?
Bill Husted. Yep.
Oh, Bill Husted. All right. Big Greg, what's up, Greg? Collectible Fun. Mike Casper, speaking of
Hey,
Legion's Lair.
Legion's Lair.
Kirby. We got Alex with Drunk Gizmo Customs.
Who is going to sponsor
Speaking
tonight?
of.
Not one, but 2 giveaways tonight. So we got 2 giveaways from Junk Gizmo Customs. Thank you very much,
Awesome.
Alex. Appreciate it.
Another fellow Michigander who's going to be rooting for the Lions. We got Heinrich Hoffman.
That's right.
Let's see.
fun?
Collectible Fun. Christian. Just Shelva. What's up, Jesse? Joe Gonzalez. We'll be hanging out with him shortly.
Mm-hmm.
JD Gibson. Purple Ray Ray.
Joe's probably
Brain
working on our
Explosion
campaign as
Customs.
we speak.
Yeah, right. Hedgehog Action. What's up, Jonathan? Cool Minivan Dad. And the Purple Gang. And speaking of super chats, we have a few right off the bat. With the one and only Kevin M. Boots, grab a drink, sit back as we remember the year that was 2024.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, Kevin.
We'll see him in a second.
We will indeed. Thank you for the super chat. Next up, Jay Shot.
Jay Shot or Jay's
Happy New Year,
hot.
gents. Jay's hot. Jay
Yep.
is hot. Thank
Happy
you for
New Year,
that.
Jay Shot. Again, Jay Shot. I mentioned this last night, but Jay Shot is doing. He's from Between Two Sentinels with Matchu Toy. I believe that's Wednesday, my dudes, and on YouTube here, and he's also doing his top 10 on the Toy Migos channel. So they've been putting up out a one a day, like 5, 4, 3. You know how.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Cool.
It's been
All
good.
right.
Yeah, really cool.
Awesome. And lastly, Jonathan, happy holidays and happy New Year, guys.
Hell yeah.
Right back at you, Jonathan. Thank you,
New
sir.
Year.
Got to be on Saturday Day Live with Jonathan and the boys last week. That was a lot of fun.
I think, I did catch that for a couple minutes. I got to go back and watch that. Yeah, very good.
Some
Good show.
Christmas memories and things like that.
Fun.
All right, so tonight we are doing our top 5. We all have our top 5. We have 3 guests, special guests that have their top 5, and you're going to get to pick your top 5 one by one from 5 to 1, and then our 2 individual categories of the best Legions, overall Mythic Legions, and the best overall Cosmic Legions, and then the best special edition figure obscura, things that came out at Legions Con, things that came out at different events. And you're going to get to do that live. So we're gonna show you how to do that in just a second, and you guys can get ready. I think you could do this on a desktop. I've done it on the desktop before, but I think they kind of format it for mobile. So if you can listen to the show, if you don't have YouTube Premium, and do it on your phone over on your browser or whatever, that should be fine. Go back and forth, whatever, after you've voted. But let's bring out our guests one by one here. He's the inevitable one. You can't hardly even have a YouTube show without him anymore, and that's a good thing actually, because and he's got his own channel now. He's got a new channel, as if he didn't have enough to do, called Art by Ackerman, where he's been putting out, my God, a video or 2 a day for the last week.
It's nuts.
I don't know how long he's going to keep that up, but you know him, you love him. It's Curtis Ackerman.
There he is.
There he is. There he
There it is.
is. What's up, Curtis?
What's going on?
You know this guy. If you went to Legions Con, you saw him. I got to meet him for the first time. He's likes to wear tall socks. I guess that's in California somewhere. I suppose. I don't know. I've been told it's cool. I don't know. What do I know? He's awesome dude though. And you know him in the chat as El Spooky Zorro. And if you were also at Legions Con, you might have gotten a really cool shirt from him as well. One of the most comfortable shirts that I own.
That's a good one. Real good.
It's Rob Zamora. What's up, Rob?
Hey, Rob.
What's
How
up,
you doing,
guys?
buddy?
Good. How are you?
That's a big chair. Are you? Oh, that's a couch behind you. I'm sorry. I thought that. I thought that was like just a super wide chair.
No.
It's like the king. Well, you are El Spooky Zorro, so you deserve that. You just saw his name pop up. He is an incredible photographer. Kevin M. Boots 77. That kind of gives his name away. It's Kevin Boots. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, there he is.
Hello.
Hey, Kevin.
And what do these guys have in common? They are our Super Chat Superstars of the Year. That's right. That's right. By far, these three guys, man, can't thank you enough for. I think it's, again, it's not necessary, but we do appreciate it. We love it all, man. We love all those super chats. But we love you guys anyway, man. We'd have you guys on anyway. But we thought, hey, what better way to celebrate you guys than to have you on for the end of the year show, top 5. A couple of you, Curtis, you just did your top 10 figures of the year, kind of, right, in a way, on your video, on your channel. Let me show your channel here.
Yeah, top 10 figures of the year and kind of what customizing things I might do with them. So
yeah,
cool.
It was cool. Yeah, and some things you weren't going to touch, like that Silverhawks figure, and the it's a running joke. It's not really much of a joke anymore. This pop and swap is fantastic. Like, you got to watch this with Fisher Rice and the blue Hagnon. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I didn't sleep much last night, so D&D is going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but this is great, man. Look at all the content already. He's got 500 subscribers, 683, almost 700
Curtis.
subscribers. And yeah,
Like
you could be blowing
2
past
weeks.
us pretty soon. Yep. Awesome
Yeah,
stuff.
you think you've got enough content and topics to keep up at this pace, Curtis?
it's just keeping me from bugging everybody else to be on their shows.
All right. Well, we're gonna keep
You're
feeding
gonna be
you
like hard
ideas
to
then.
get now. Is that what's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
Oh yeah.
Every time that I see somebody do a show and I'm not on it, I'm like, well, I guess I got to put something else on my channel then.
Oh, what am I going to do now? Yeah, exactly.
Or if you've been on too many shows, we're gonna start saying, "Hey, Curtis, have you done a such and such show on your channel?" Yeah. Okay, go off and do
And
that.
I got to say, I don't know if this was on purpose and you've been looking at algorithm tips and tricks, which I'm sure, knowing you probably have. But the whole facial expression thing, man, it sells on thumbnails. It
Oh
sells.
yeah.
Yeah. You didn't know that? You're just doing it?
Not. I mean,
Okay.
I did a lot of research, and it basically everything that I was looking at said, hey, titles and thumbnails. But I don't know whether my face sells anything. So yeah.
I think it does, A, but B, it works, man. Everybody just you just stand there and you take a bunch of shots of yourself doing like this and like this, and then you just pop them into whatever appropriate thumbnail you got. I got to start doing that. Yeah, who knows? Also, Kevin Boots.
We gotta bring this up before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Before we lose track of it, but yeah, Kent says Nate matching Lions Super Bowl tattoos at LC25. Dude, I may have to if that happens, I may have to join you there.
I think you got to do that. You
Yeah.
got to do that. That's a
David
good
Williams, you up for figuring out some cool ass Lions tattoos?
David doesn't want to work at Legions Con, man. He just doesn't want to work.
No.
Like, there's plenty of places in Jersey that you can go, I'm sure.
Where's the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, where is the Super Bowl?
Is it in Arizona? Because you never know. Like, you could head down there.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, there you go.
I want to say New Orleans for some reason, but it might be Arizona.
Yeah.
I forget.
I'm not sure. That was
Yeah.
a
I haven't
complete
paid
guess.
attention.
Maybe if we can combine a Lions and a Leo Odysseus, and then
There you go.
pretty badass.
That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, faction football helmets. I'm gonna write that down.
Hey, there you go.
Kevin Boots, Kevin M. Boots 77, always starting out every show with his $4.99 usually super chat to welcome everybody in. We really appreciate it, Kevin, every week. It starts to show off with a bang. You know what I mean? It's nice. Kevin's photography, amazing stuff. Outdoors, he's always shooting outdoors.
Oh my god,
man.
the shot!
I
Was
love
so
the shot.
Good.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So cool.
And I did already like it, but for some reason when you're on the desktop, it doesn't show that. But whatever. I'm probably not even following you. Oh, yeah, I'm following you in here. That's good. But yeah, Kevin's been knocking it out for Christmas with the. This is a great shot. I love the Coca-Cola.
Classic Coke, yeah.
Fantastic. What kind of is that? Cranberry bread or what is that?
It's cranberry lambus bread.
Nice. Beautiful. Oh, so the lambus bread for the elves. Right. Gotcha. Very good. Yeah. But Kevin's amazing. Always just, helping people out in the chats and stuff like that, and on the Cabal. And, one of our favorite people. So go check him out. Kevin Boots 77. El Spooky Zorro over here with his El Spooky Zorro for front and center. Which one is this one? Oh, this is the Kingpin Customs one. That's the custom one from Lenny. Holy crap, man. That's beautiful.
So cool.
Yeah. Are you just a Zorro fan? Is that the deal?
He was my first superhero,
Okay.
Introduction to that whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm a really big fan of Zorro.
And of
Emil.
the Court of the Dead.
Yes, and I finally took the one that I got from you out of the box, and I got to talk to you about that later, about a stand.
Oh, is there an issue?
No, I was gonna ask you, do they sell stands how you could buy a stand for 112 scales? But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not I don't know anything about 1/6, so I didn't know.
Oh, for the rock to match it for your custom.
Just a stand. So yesterday, for the first time since I got it out of the box, which has been a couple weeks now, actually fell over, and I was like, oh shit, dude, I should probably get a stand or something.
That stand is a little wacky. I had her balanced on that thing for the longest time. She never fell over. I don't know how, but I thought she had a little clamp on the back of that you could put on. No? No.
It doesn't. I actually looked at it yesterday, but I watched reviews where they've talked about that. It's not the best thing for that. But we'll talk about that.
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was one of
Emil's.
One of the Emil's customs that he picked up of Kier, Valkyrie of the Dead. So cool, man. He did a killer job on this thing, man. It's amazing. Yeah, so go follow Rob at L_spooky_Zorro. All right, kids, let's bring these back up here.
Real quick, I just want to give a shout out to, after this show, Cornboy is going to be on the Masters of the Thunder Nerds show.
Oh, that's tonight. Right.
So that'll be later on. I think it starts at 9. So when you're done with this, go over to the Masters of the Thunder Nerds and check out Cornboy.
Cool.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll try to go through this quick so everybody can get over there with a little bit of time, and we can get over to our D&D game. A couple of news things. We neglected to mention this last time. I had it on my list, and for some reason we just got going with some other stuff. Cabal Cares, man. Which is everybody run by Cullen Culp, though, kind of organized by Cullen, and he and his wife went out and bought the toys. Over $10,000 from people in the Cabal, between donations from people and then people buying into the raffle, which took forever, but it was fun to watch. And yeah, $10,000, man. That's
wasn't it 7 something last year? So that's a huge jump, man. That's awesome. That's so awesome.
There was a lot more, I think, things to raffle off. To give away, so that was cool. A lot more people chipped in. I put some stuff up there. I know some other people here put some stuff up there. So congratulations to the Cabal, basically, and thanks to Cullen for running that whole thing.
That's a big
amazing
event to run. It's not a small task to do that.
No.
Yeah.
So
and Mrs. Culp, because apparently she was in charge of going out and buying all the toys and delivering
$10,000 worth of toys.
Even that,
frick ton of toys, man.
Dude, we did it here, and it was $2,000.
$15,000 total because they got deals and whatnot.
for the
Yep.
for what they actually got in
Yep.
value.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when we did it here, and it's something I want to bring back again next year. But I feel like I got to figure out a new sort of like charity, because it's just taken care of, man. In the cabal, it's nuts. But we did like $1,500, just that amount of toys that I had to go out and get, and then ship it, put in my car, and it was a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So bravo to them. Ghost of Christmas Past is all shipped out. Everybody got it according to Four Horsemen before Christmas, well before Christmas, like the 17th or 18th or something of December. Good for them. Reign of the Beasts is now closed. If you didn't get in on the pre-order last night, it's up on BBTS now. It's up on your other
Check out
retailers.
your retailers, yep.
Yeah, give your smaller retailers a chance too. They're always really good and usually very responsive. So if you didn't want to go in and put the money up front, then you can do it that way. So go and do that. Big news. Well, let's do a week, from 2 days ago, Saturday, right? This is Saturday. What's that going to be? 4th? The 4th of January? 5th? This Saturday. This coming Saturday. Let's just put it that way. Purple Gang.
7th.
7th. 4th. Okay.
No. I was looking at. Sorry.
No, can't be.
It is the 4th.
It's the 4th. Thank you. Purple Gang 1 year extravaganza with, of course, Curtis backstage, Code Lavi, giving away what it looks like just a ton of shit. So it's going to be just a giveaway extravaganza, and you know how that goes if you watch the Purple Gang. It's going to be fun. I should be there.
It depends on the subscriber count. If they get to 1,000, they're giving away his tank.
Did you have the graphic or no?
That's right. I don't have the graphic. Do you have the graphic?
Oh, hold on. Let me hang
Okay.
on.
Yeah, pull it up.
We'll circle back
if they
to
can
this.
get
and
to
I'll get the
1,000
graphic.
Yeah.
people, I mean, tell everybody, tell all your friends, because if they can get it to 1,000, they're giving away his tank.
Yeah,
Where are they at now?
Just under 7, I think.
They were right around 700. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Get out your burner accounts and go subscribe. His tank, baby. That would be pretty cool. That'd be amazing just to see that. Happen. They got to do something special for that, not just like a hashtag, though. They got to do something else. Trivia or something. Purple Gang trivia.
All right, hang on 1 second. Let me present, share. This. All right, there we go.
The Dirk Mystery Trash Can at 700.
Yeah, so here's the rundown. If you want to take a screenshot or whatever, all the way up to a Hiss tank. They got the 2-pack, the Cosmic 2-pack, a bunch of Mezco stuff, like some custom stuff. There's a Zolokon Skullman. Those are hard to come by. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Man.
So the more subscribers they get as they go, the closer you're going to get to those like really big prizes. And even like, I mean, a snag is the second one. So like, even at the beginning, there's some really good stuff. So, yeah.
Nice. That'd be cool. I mean, we could be moving that up as we go along during the broadcast. So,
yep.
And the other thing you could do to help that out is to share that for sure. Share their post, share their link to their the YouTube channel with everybody. In your stories and
on
stuff
your socials,
on Facebook.
Yeah, like there's a lot of overlap, so there's only so much we can do by having it here, but like sharing it on social is I'm also working towards a milestone as well. I'm about 20 subscribers away from 10,000 on my YouTube channel. So
that's
if
insane,
there's like that one random person who's where that overlap isn't happening, go subscribe to the Door Clear, because I'm hoping to hit 10K by New Year's Day.
Awesome, man. That would be amazing. Yeah. And you know what? Put that out if you put that out as a story. I don't know if you've already done that or not, but I'll definitely share that. And everybody, if you can help out by sharing that on social too, that would be great. I'm going to take over the sharing here.
You got a super chat in from Blake while you're switching things up here. Good evening to all my figure collecting peeps. I hope Santa was good to you all. FYI. I get all my Legions figures from Uncle Bob's Vintage Toys.
I've heard Uncle Bob's is very good. Yep.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you, Blake.
Nice.
Awesome. Merry Christmas, buddy.
So, since our last show, in fact, I think it was just a day or days after it, we got an update on Baratheer. So now, as it stood, we were probably going to be hearing some information about it in January, and Towards the end of January, early February, it was supposed to then go up for pre-order with their Kickstarter, and we won't go too deep into that. Saturday Day Live, we talked a little bit about that. I was just on Greg Schmerber's show, New to Mythics, and he and Mike Casper and I were talking about it too. So go watch that. That was a good. It's a better episode when I wasn't on it, but it was a good episode with Mike. And so I don't know how they're going to do it. It's supposed to be a Kickstarter-esque type thing, but now it is planned for March 2025, which we talked about, I think, on the show just before they announced this, saying that it might be a good idea to move it back, or we thought it might be good because timing-wise, after buying into Reign of the Beast, money-wise, in terms of knowing you might get a tax refund at that point, timing-wise in terms of cons and not having a lot of competition for your dollar, and this will allow them to maybe even bring it to like a Zolo or something like that, so that more people in the general public can see it and kind of get eyes on it. And
I was thinking about that today, like if they were to pull off launching it on March 1st, and that's the first day of ZoloCon, and then being able to have it at ZoloCon, and then get that
little QR code right up next to it. To
right. Get that kind of like hype going there. That'd be
that would be cool.
That would be great.
We knew that sort of this is. I mean, they've just Jeremy's kind of delineating this. Minimum order quantities must be met for Baratheur's production. They already kind of stated that. We don't know what that minimum order is going to be. Look at this sexy man showing up.
He's so ready for New Year's Eve and the kisses at the ball drop. He's so ready.
He's just getting the hot tub ready. Thought he'd tune in.
Putting the extra chemicals in.
Yeah, I don't want to think about what else he's doing. He's probably naked too, so don't think about it.
Love you, Travis.
Yeah, man, love you. Stretch goal figure inclusions to be revealed. So figures now, which is I think newish news. I mean, I knew that they said they were going to be stretch goals. Kind of assumed they might be figures. The extra head and the flame accessories were going to be an add-on, an extra amount of money to buy into. But the stretch goals, figures, and who knows what else could come up during this.
Someone suggested that figure inclusions could just mean inclusions with this figure, and it might not necessarily mean figures to be included, but why would you word it that way and not just say stretch goal inclusions to be? I don't know. So I don't buy that. I think it's figures.
I agree.
Stretch goal figure inclusion. Oh no, I don't think that's. I think I'm reading that as figures, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I am too, but it could be read the other way. I just don't think that they would word it that way.
I don't think either. Jeremy's pretty careful with his words he chooses puts out there. So
true enough. So, I mean, again, I don't want to go too deep in this because we had a lot to do and we want to get out of here, on time tonight. But it could be interesting. We'll talk about this maybe in the next show a little bit deeper. But in terms of how they might go about doing this, we may even know ahead of time, how it's going to work. I don't know if we'll actually get a price ahead of time.
I bet we will.
Maybe they'll tell us.
I bet they will. Yeah.
I think they're probably going to want to gear people up, because if they're going to launch it and go, and it's going to be whoa, okay, hang on a second. You know what I mean? If you got a little time to prepare and figure out okay, what can I not buy and what can I
start budgeting
sell or whatever. Yeah. So I think we probably will. I think you're right, Bill.
I think the sooner they can get it to us, the better for everybody.
I think it's good. I think it's good that they're pushing it back a little bit. Build up a little hype over. Everybody's thinking about Christmas right now, where everybody's thinking about all the money they spent on Christmas right now.
Exactly.
Money they spent on a wave right now. So give everybody some breathing room. Let them gear up for it. Maybe I'll get to take some more pictures in the meantime. I don't know. We'll see if I got time. That's that. So there you go. There's your updates.
Cool.
Okay. All right. We're going to jump over. What's going on?
Sorry, Kevin's typo is cracking me up. Rayford.
I don't know why
Rhaegar version 2 people are talking about, but it just cracking me up a little bit.
I like Rayford. Rayford. Rayford sounds like something.
Kid, there was a brand of chicken nuggets called House of Rayford, And it always sounded so fancy, and they were the best nuggets.
House of Rayford. Wow.
That's the Wish version of Rhaegor.
Right, Rayford. But yeah, I mean, Rhaegor V2 is a very, I again, not knowing, not talking, not a school, but definitely could be something that we see for sure.
Ooh, we got an important question from the Purple Gang.
Oh, well, I explained that earlier, Purple Gang, but you were probably busy. Yeah, if you hit that like button, I know that the show is on. So that helps me, because then I know that I should still keep talking and people are here. Right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, something like that.
What it
anyway.
Is. It's important.
All right, boys. You all ready with your top fives here? You all ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
So here we go. So we are going to, hopefully this works. It should work fine. Two ways to do this. You can, if you're watching this on a desktop or a laptop or your iPad and you got your phone near you, you can scan this QR code and take you right here. If not, ahaslides.com/375XR is going to take you into the poll. And we're going to do this poll live. So you can start going in there right now. The 5th place overall top 2024 Legions figure is up there. Everything that is Cosmic and or Mythic Legions that came out as a single figure. Okay, so we're not including the Legions Con figures, I don't think, right? I'm not doing that. Yeah, I think I took them out. Until they come out as single figures next year, they'll be in next year's. But they are in the special edition figures at the end. So this is everything that came out. There are some crossover with the special editions like Legi and Blue Hagnon. And hey, there you go. Skeleton Legion Builder taking a quick lead. So yeah, get in there.
This is so cool. I'm like blown away by this right
See
now.
in real time. That's amazing.
Right. I mean, when they showed me what this was going to look like, I was like, oh my God, is this what people are going to see on their screen? But they see like a nice stack of all big pictures, so they got to scroll a little while, but they can see everything nice and clear. So let's start with Kevin. We'll go from the bottom. What was your 5th place top 5 picks for overall Legions figure? There he is. Nice.
Only because I've had a lot of problems and has had to glue his neck on 4 times.
Really? Okay. All right. Has that been a thing? I haven't seen a lot. I've seen a couple people break a couple things, but that happens with like almost every figure. So I don't know if that's a known thing, but I haven't had any problem with 3 of mine. And yeah, I mean, some of the joints I've had to heat up, obviously the knee joints especially. But once you get them heated up, they've been good. All right, so there's a Skeleton Legion Builder. There's another vote for Skeleton Legion Builder right there. El Spooky Zorro, Rob, what you got for number 5?
Ninian.
Yeah, there you go.
And kind of the same thing. And I'll show you really quick.
Boom.
His arm like comes off like easily. Pops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if I heat it up and like do the cold thing. It doesn't stay on whatsoever. It's a cool
That's weird, man.
Yeah, a lot of his joints pop off really easily.
Interesting. I haven't. Again, another thing, and I'm not trying to shill here, but it's another thing that I haven't experienced. I will tell you when I had the prototype. There wasn't a prototype. There was a production figure to shoot. For the life of me, I thought the tail was too loose, and I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be a problem. Like it would not stay in.
I can't. It won't stay on either.
But you can get it in. Heat up that.
I can get it in, but I have
boom hole, and it will stay in there really well.
I have tack in there because it falls off pretty easy also.
Oh, I haven't had that problem at all, man. Like once I got it in there, like really good, it was good to go. It was fun. All right, number 5. These are some high rankers coming in at number 5. But Curtis, what do you got for number 5, buddy?
I got Azahazar. He's one that I love the paint job on it. I didn't buy a whole bunch of extras because I don't have ideas for him because he's so unique.
Right.
But yeah, I love him as is. So
I'm gonna bring up the checklist just so we can kind of like bring these up visually. I think most people know who we're talking about, but I'll just while the votes are tallying, I'll bring this up. So Azahazar, I think people have seen the Ninian and the Skeleton Legion builder a lot recently, but it's been a little while since we got a Hazar.
Yeah, you get him under the right light, just that that orange
Yeah.
or that green that glows like that. It's just so freaking
Black
cool.
light too, you know what I mean? Like it looks really good.
It's such an amazing paint job on that guy. The sculpt
Absolutely.
is incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Nate. What do you got for number five?
My fifth place, I went with the Skeleton Legion Builder 2 also.
Okay,
He's such a fun figure to pose, to play with. He looks great. And I saw Kevin put on the Cabal shirt, but I've gotten in some really cool soft goods. Well, from C. Jessam, some other ones are coming in from the Kai Labs that I can't wait. I mean, they look awesome on, with nothing on and with clothes. He's just super versatile, great figure.
This guy, we got to name this guy. He's got to be something. Okay.
That's sweet.
I don't know what.
It's perfect.
He just sits on my desk. I don't move him at all. He's just there with his flag.
How about Treblate?
Treblate.
Treblate.
Treblate. Can we work that into like a bone name or something like that? Treblate. Sheehan. I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll workshop it. Give us some suggestions in the chat if you get a chance. But yeah, killer figure, man. So that's number 5 for you. All right, Bill.
And
what do you got for your number 5? Yep.
I was just going to, Bill, before you go real quick, I know we mentioned like Curtis doing his top shows, but Dorkley, if you haven't seen his,
yes,
Bill, you did your top Legions.
Yep.
One that you always do is great, and then you're outside of anything outside of Four Horsemen. Another great video you do, and I love your point ranking system that you do with your different categories.
It's
super interesting and always a great video. So if anyone hasn't seen those yet, please go and check them out. So
Thank you.
Sure. I just watched the top 10 today. It was great. And I got to tell you, man, those Glyos figures, like, you're really tempting me with those things, man. I'm not going to do it, but they're really, really tempting. Not to give it away, but I didn't say which ones they were, so you have to watch the video.
There was a Glyos on the list. It was, no surprise there if anyone has been following me.
Not a shocker.
Bill's got his Glyos, and you got your Monster Force. So.
That's right.
That's
right.
Yeah, those of course.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a top 10 just in reels on or not reels, but shorts on YouTube, or maybe reels. Just do it that way, like one a day. I just gotta clear the table from these. Yeah.
And you guys did your 1/6 stuff on the 1/6.
Yeah, that took 3 hours last night, but that was it was fun. But the 7 people is a lot of people to do the top 10 of 1/6 figures. Especially when. There's I mean, what do we got, like 30 to pick from here, all told, maybe 35, and there's a vast amount of 1/6 figures out there. Bill, I mean, this will come to is no surprise to people who watched your video already, but that's okay.
But you might not be able to, because I had mixed them all together and stuff. So anyway, the last place, the bottom of the barrel of my top 5 is Fisher Rice, and he deserves to be at the bottom.
Oh, shots.
Look at Curtis shaking his head. He is getting red and fuming right now.
He's down at the bottom of my top 5.
Fired. If you weren't watching the last Dorklair, this started there. So you can go back and watch that. Fireworks started on that.
You guys used to be like this. Now you guys are very misread.
Then he started his own channel, and he had to start competing with me, and
There's no competition. I'm not anywhere in your range.
It's popping and swapping, and
so
Bill will be painting his fingernails soon.
Are you going to start the Love Fest coming up to Legions Con 25?
Curtis, you going to break your finger next? Huh?
There you go.
Next?
I'm doing it right now.
That makes a great palette, though. A nice dry palette right there.
Yeah, right. I could do some paint. Yeah.
Curtis.
Anyway, let me just say that Fisher Rice is amazing.
Yes.
The thing that really surprised me was the paint work. Like it is such a fully, completely painted figure that it's amazing. And as Curtis was saying in his top 10, it's like a universal pop and swapper. Like this, you can mix with pretty much anything.
Yep. Look at all this stuff. It's beautiful, man. I do love this figure a lot.
Your
all right.
shot that you did recently, Trevor, with the Shadow Circle was amazing, by the way.
So cool.
Oh, man. Thank you, and I appreciate you featuring it on the shelf selections. That was a great surprise. I love that. I'm going to check in real quick, see where we're going. Wow, look at all these votes all over the place. Wow, this is surprising. Holy cow.
All right, show
Wow.
us.
I know. I'm looking at it. I'm like, well, I'm not sharing this. Okay. Interesting. Very,
Calazier?
very interesting.
Is that Calazier
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, my number 5, and I'm going to go find him here real quick. I got to go back over to the Mythic Legions checklist, and it is. This game is a surprise to me, but because I haven't really done much with him, but like, I love wizards. I'm so glad we finally got wizards. Of all the wizards, I like Zende a lot, just for like posability, and this piece is a little difficult to deal with sometimes, but I just love the look of it. And an evil wizard is always cool. I think, I want to see some new sculpts for the wizards and stuff like that. But I love the red eyes and the purple color. And now we know he has something to do with the dragon faction, so that makes him, I think, even cooler. But I just love the red effects and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I was a little shocked that I kind of came to this conclusion, but. Yeah, I like him a lot. He's great. And he's versatile, too. Like, you can make him a good wizard. You can take that kind of the spiky shoulder piece off and just use the purple and put the more benign face or one of the other wizards' faces on there or heads on there, and you can use him as that. So
I saw somebody separate the shoulder pauldrons from the center piece on that recently.
Really?
And I didn't realize that was a thing, but you
didn't
can heat it up and unglue it, and then those will
Oh,
become
these
separate.
two pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a glue seam there. That's a good call.
Yeah.
Interesting. I got another one of him. I might do that. Yeah.
Like an elf figure. I think they put him on. Look really
All right,
cool.
that's cool, man. All right, that may be my D&D character's new shoulder pads.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look. I am going to call this at this point. I mean, you can keep putting in some votes, but we're going to go on to the next slide in a few seconds here. So it looks like with 13.89% of the votes, it's Calazier.
Can you go back to that graphic?
Spot. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting I'm not switching. Calazier followed by the Tusk Pilot at 11.11%.
Good ones.
And you can see now why when I was doing this as a poll and I had to calculate these percentages, it was a lot of work. So I'm glad we're doing this and it's working. So math is hard.
Is Calazier still pretty easy to get?
Sure.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He is awesome. He's a great
I
figure.
might pick him up now.
I will say Calazier came very close to being my 5th, only because I was very surprised by him as well. When I opened it up, I just had I know it was Jeremy's favorite, and he kept talking it up, and I was like, I don't know, genie, purple hair, I'm not really. And then I opened it up and started playing with it, and he is a great figure, and I'm really looking forward to the new Jin, just being a little more. I mean, he's bad too, but just being a little more evil and a little that smoke effect is
darker. The only reason Calazier wasn't higher on my list was because it's a little finicky and a little loose in some places, and it's kind of it's a bit of a not the best figure to play around with. Like once you get into a pose and it's looking good, it's awesome, but it can be a little challenging to.
I found his weapon to be a little small for his hand size. It's a little loose in the hand. I think
the handle, it's like this giant sword with this real thin handle. Yeah,
but that sword is freaking cool as hell.
Oh, it's cool as hell.
The sculpture on that thing is through the roof. It's great.
But it is weird to hold.
Oh, okay. We got some more votes have come in, and Skeleton Legion Builder is now tied the Tusk Red Jet Pilot for second place. But that's Calazier. Calazier wins number 1. We're going to move on to 4th place, and I don't think anybody's allowed to vote. Okay, yeah, cool. Until I go forward. So now we're on 4th place. You should be seeing that showing up on your screens. You can start voting immediately. And
so does it
will
eliminate Calazier then?
No, he's still there.
He's still there, but we'll just go with the second place winner if he comes in first and second place, because he's already won first place. I would love to be able to do that, but I just kind of have to place them all in there. So we'll see what happens. So this is going to be your 4th place overall top 2024 Legions figure. I'll go from the top. We'll go kind of round robin here. My number 4 is he on here? Let me share this. It's got to be somewhere.
Medical.
There he is. Ninian Infantry. Yeah, love this figure. I haven't had the finicky issues with the ones that I bought anyway. I just love the look of this thing. I love the one thing to put it down was the kind of the gap at the back of the head, which you can't really see here because of the shoulder pauldron, but it's just a little. It took a couple little points off for me. I don't love that. But not that you're really looking at the back of it much. But if you turn your head, you see that. I'm not sure how they could have corrected that and kept the articulation as nice on it.
I don't know this for certain, but it feels like that head was designed to go on the Thraxian body, which is a little bit different than this body. And I think that's why you've got a little bit of that gap there.
Interesting.
Yeah, you would have because this is a reuse body, you would have need a little bit extra collar on there or something. But
I think if you take this same head and pop it on one of the Thraxians when they come out, it's going to look.
You think
great.
so?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right, because the Thraxian upper body is the one that they're using on the snake. What do you call them? The Serpent Spire Guard or whatever. Like, because that's the one that's on that one.
That's true, and that has the torso cut too, right? Because
it's the different.
So
upper
this is
torso.
the old. This is the
Thygar.
Thygar body, which that
So
was
good,
another
though.
kind of a. I kind of wish that they had the torso cut on this one as well, but I understand.
I think it's
Or
one of
like
those
what?
things where they wanted to get it out for Legion's
It's-
Con, and they had these pieces tooled up already.
Yep.
And,
Yep. It's totally a production issue. Yep. Absolutely. And the blue has grown on me. I wasn't really a fan. I like that they did these little eyes that are on the pauldrons to match the blue, because at first it was a little jarring, but it is very much in the Aztec color scheme, and I love what they've done with that. So I'm cool with it. I like it. All right, Bill, you're number 4.
My number 4 is the Tusk Pilot, which the paint color, like that red, just blew me away.
Yeah.
Like that
This was
is
everybody's-
such a striking
Yep.
paint job that just I don't know if it wasn't expected or what, but like having that in hand and just kind of like seeing that like race car red in hand just really just is so unique in this line and in figures in general.
Yep. Thank you, Joe V.
It's
Thank you,
gorgeous.
Joe V, for that color, man. That's
and-
insane.
I believe he also painted the Fisher Rice as well.
It's 2 out of 2, buddy. You're doing good. Doing good. Yeah, this is a killer. And I think if Fisher Rice hadn't come out, I think this would be higher on some people's lists, because this was the darling of the Cabal for a while, both Cosmic and Mythic. Just because of this color. I mean, it's a cherry red. It's the color you wanted your car to be in high school, right? It's just like, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you grew up in the 80s. You were driving. Let's check in real quick, and then we'll go over to Nate with our poll here. Oh, wow. This is really surprising, man. Getting some really surprising results here.
Who is that in first place on the left there?
It's Kelly and Shun with
Oh, okay.
15%.
Nice.
Wow.
What do we got? We got 21 out of 100. We only got 21 people voting. Come on, guys. There's almost 80 people in here. Get in there. Do this. It's not hard. You can do it right on your phone. It's free.
They're probably worried about the
They're
electoral
probably on their
college.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can just switch back and forth from YouTube to your browser. I mean, flip back and forth. It's not hard. You can do it. All right. There's the red
There's some
Tusk
more.
Pilot coming in. Okay. So let's go back to this. And Nate, what do you got for your 4th place?
I actually went with Arazak for my 4th
Okay.
place. A lot of the same reasons you picked, Trevor. I just think having a wizard in the line was
You're a
overdue.
wizard.
It's
Yep.
such a classic fantasy, trope figure. He's awesome, and I
That-
love
yep.
the fact that we've got an expressive head sculpt
Yes.
with it too was a game changer too. So
Yes.
that was a huge boost for me to put him up where I put him. So
That's a good shout, man. I forgot about that. That was one of my reasons as well. Like just having an I want so many expression heads for all, some of the figures that we already have. I'm hoping it's something that might come in like the legacy figures or something like that, like with an Otho or something like that. But I don't know. Yeah, just that, the crystal, the translucent piece of
Yeah, the
plastic
colors,
in the middle
just-
of there. The color is really cool. Yep.
He's awesome. Yeah, and not only is
sure.
the expressive head sculpt, but I love the beard swing, and there's wind or something there too. It
Yes.
just adds so much motion to it
Yep.
and emotion. Yeah, so it's awesome.
Absolutely. All right, Curtis, you're up next. What do you got for 4, my friend?
I went with Calazir number 4, which was
Calazir.
surprising to me. Like that was the one that I was least excited for in the wave, and I was most excited for Tharnog, and then I got Tharnog in hand and had just a ton of issues with it. But I did not with the Calazir. I thought the Calazir was so good when I opened it up. It felt like a figure obscura to me, which is about the best compliment I can give a figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really well done.
Soft goods are incredible.
Yep.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah, this sword again is just an incredible sword. It is weird. I mean, these are no, the hands weren't new tooling, but it's just this hilt needed to be just a little bit thicker for it to be a little more solid in his hands. But everything else, the way this this necklace piece fits his shoulders, it's just awesome. Yeah, it is a little finicky. I know you're talking about like Bill, like when you move it around and stuff, the shoulders and stuff, you have to kind of reposition it. But for the most part, it's great. I hated this figure in prototype form because you can see all these little wispy little, the tusks and the eyebrows, and I lived in fear of this thing falling over, and because this was all resin. And actually, I think one of the eyebrows did break. So. But I love the figure. I think it's another one of those things where I was like, this figure. But I loved it when I got it in hand. It was great.
I love the metal earrings, too. That was a cool touch.
Yeah, actual dangling earrings and not something that was like molded into the ear, which would have been easy to do, right?
Yeah.
Tusk Pilot leading the way so far. All right, we got, is this 16 out of, what do we got? Online now, 17. Come on, guys. We're dropping out here. All right, we got 40 votes. I guess people are jumping in and out. Okay, so we do have 40 votes out of 70 points. Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, got 2 more people.
All right, Rob,
Votes in.
what do we got for 4?
Liege? Is that how you say his name? All mine are going to be Mythic because I don't own
Liege?
any Cosmic, but yeah, Liege.
Oh, Liege. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great figure. Great shout.
Yeah, the head scope I didn't use too much, but I used a lot of his parts because I had an extra Magnus. So, and,
Yeah, he comes with so much stuff.
Yes.
That's the thing. Like, I know people weren't thrilled with the head sculpt. No offense to the gentleman who commissioned this years ago. It's not a bad looking sculpt. It just it kind of stands out in the Mythic, I think, your shelf a little bit. But I love this. I even love him with the helmet on. It's versatile. Like the black. At first, when I saw it together with the black. Oh, sorry.
The pole.
Sorry. I gotta keep switching back and forth. At first, when I saw it with these black parts, I was like, I don't know about that. But it's kind of cool. It fits in with the elves. Tight wearing elves. And then you got the armored version, which I guess these guys are a cross over between Leodicius and Xylona, so they've got kind of the Leodicius colors, which I love. I love the red and gold. So, yeah.
And I forget who first said this, and I haven't seen anyone do it necessarily yet, but the extra packs that we got at Legions Con and the Armory Experience with the nude like torso and arms and legs, they say kind of match the bottom half of that orc head.
Oh yeah. Well, that was me on our show for but it wasn't the nude. It wasn't the extra pieces. It was the pieces that came with Gaspar.
Okay.
So they match. Yeah, and probably those body pieces too match as well because they're the same kind of the same color. I think those are actually a little darker.
Yeah, Nate, if you give Trevor the proper credit, that'd be great.
Yeah, thanks, Nate. Really,
that was
Trevor.
Sorry,
Bill.
Yeah, that was
Trevor,
me.
Bill.
Because somebody else took credit on
one thing I want to just one more thing I want to say about Liege is that it has that same kind of feel of like this, especially like the weapons and stuff. Like the paint details are full. Like it's got the fully painted stuff. You know what I mean? It's
this little
really,
red
like,
piece
decked
here.
out in apps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is really nicely decorated. I know some people have the problems with the pauldrons being, kind of the 2.0 pauldrons.
I'm not a fan of that. myself.
Yeah, I remember
There's
your
so much
review
gold
of that. Yeah. Yep.
that there's there's the gold knights, you can put those on there. Like there's plenty of options for me
Yeah, you
like
got
to
lots
deal
of
with
stuff.
that. But
Yep. Absolutely. All right, Kevin, my boots. What do you got for number 4?
He's back here, and I don't feel like messing with him that it's boxes.
Poxus?
Foxus.
Yeah. Poxus. Man, Poxus is great. It is a great
Incredible.
figure. I think him being another kind of finicky character, but man, the detail on this thing. I'll be honest, I haven't played with him enough, so because my shelf for Poxus is not even available right now, so he's kind of sitting on the floor on Flogus, but it's a great figure, man. These translucent wings are sick. Well, so what made you pick him?
He's actually probably my favorite of the.
You're a little muffled. I don't know what's going on. You're a little muffled. There you go.
He's probably any better.
A little bit.
A little bit.
still muffled.
You just take it off.
Yeah, hold it up. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
He's my favorite of the Dark Four. I just like his overall look, and the bow is pretty cool.
Nice. Yep.
I think that neck piece, that soft good piece, is probably like my favorite soft good piece of the year. Like I've seen that on a lot of pop and swap, especially with Joe Suter, and
Joe Suter makes great use of that.
Like
sure.
it all of a sudden turns everything into like a wasteland look, which is awesome. So just such a simple little soft good piece, but it really transforms characters.
Yeah, Nolan's been using it a lot on some cool stuff too. It's great.
I really hope they use it on another. Well, did they use it on one of the Ox Crew Book 2 figures or no?
That's not,
no, that was different because that's a wrap. Like that's a full scarf piece.
Yeah.
But this I would love to get more of and not have to buy another Poxus. I love it.
Right now.
Like Poxus is a little expensive to get just that piece, but he's got great other great parts on him as well. So like it's worth it if you're doing some customs for sure to get an extra one. But yeah, Poxus is great. All right, we've gone through ours. We got a tie. We need somebody to break the tie. We got Kalian Shun, and we got the Ninian Infantry at 15.9. We got the Tusk Pilot at 13.64. So somebody who hasn't voted yet, hit it. And we're going to go with that. Whoever wins this little tie
or somebody voted for one of the other ones that isn't going to win this slot. Change your vote.
yeah, really. Go back and change your vote if you can.
Yeah. Can you flip over to the graphic?
Oh, sorry. I keep doing that.
If you voted for Calazir,
take your vote is a losing vote.
Your vote.
That's right. Recast your Calazir vote. I mean, it's your top 5, so this is a little tricky.
Right.
Like you kind of, but this is why I'm doing it this way because it's a little more community based. So like, hey, so and so's in the lead. Let's make that figure number 4.
Well, is one above, or are they still even?
They're still even, but we do have a vote in R4 for Ninian. Somebody put 4. Rob, did you put it 4? Ninian?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, there you go. All right. That's it. We're calling it. Ninian Infantry wins 4th place. Congratulations to the Ninian Infantry. There you go. Cool. 3rd place. Start voting. And we'll start with Kevin. What's your 3rd place? Yeah, there you go. Nice.
I did have the issue with your legs, but that was easily taken care of with
what the hell's her name? Wraithaler? Thrace. Wraithaler. Yeah. Thrace Wraithaler. Where is she? Why can't I find
under T for Thrace?
Yeah, thanks. I just haven't gotten that far. I thought I went too far, and then I didn't. There we go.
There she is.
You try doing this. Yeah. This, I'm shocked that this didn't make, because she was my most anticipated, man. And she's still great. I do love her. I love the face sculpt and the hair and everything. I don't know. Just something fell off with her for me. I'm not really sure what, but.
Yeah, she is beautiful though.
Great figure.
Soft goods. Love the black paint.
I really like the torso on her. I just wish we would have got, instead of armored like arms and legs, I wish we would have got something
a soft
like
good,
or something. You know, something that Yeah.
It makes
with
more
that
sense
leather.
with the leather tunic. Yeah,
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. I'm sorry, Kevin. What were you saying? You were a little.
Oh, no, that's fine. Some of the best pictures I took.
You're
this
really
year, I think
muffled. Do you
they're-
have you have anything else to go
I don't
through,
think
or-
that mic is actually what you're talking into because it sounds exactly the same as
What
it
about,
did.
is it any better now?
Mm-mm.
It's still a little muffled.
No, it's like
Switch
it's
it up.
going through the camera or something.
Yeah, sounds like you're
Here,
a
let
little
me
far
turn
away
you
or
up a
something.
little. Can I turn you up? No, I can't.
Yeah, I think you can.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on,
can
let
you
me-
or no?
I can. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Talk now.
Try it again.
Say again?
A little better. A little better. Go ahead.
Trying to see if I got a different mic I can use.
It's a little better. We can hear you now. It's still a little muffled, but you can work on it in between. But like, what was your race?
Some of the best pictures I took this year were using her.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
Yeah, she makes a great photo subject.
Yeah, you did some great stuff with her for sure.
Hmm.
Cool. All right. Rob, we're back to you for number 3. What do you got?
You don't have to change it because it's her.
Oh,
It's-
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I've used so many parts off of her for other customs, like her head, soft goods, body.
Yep.
Yeah. Besides, like, I didn't have any problems with the knee, so I'm not going to bring that up. But yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was some people that had problems with the knee fusing or something like that with the paint. Yeah.
I did not have a problem with the knee.
Again, I don't know. I don't know. Like either, like I generally will heat something up if it's not. I've had like maybe one figure break on me the entire time I've been collecting this, based on like pushing a joint too far without heating it up, and that was it. But you know, I mean, your mileage may vary, of course. But yeah, this is great. I love this effect.
Trevor, can
too.
you put the QR code back up?
Yes. Hang on one second. There you go. Use your scan. You could also go right here to ahaslides.com 375XR.
Just rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's phonetically. You can spell it phonetically.
375. That's it. That's a size format in the
Yeah,
action figure world,
3.75,
right?
but don't put the point in.
375
Yeah,
and
375.
XR sounds pretty cool.
It does. Sounds like a car or something. All right, we got Arakagor leading the way. Oh, here comes the Skeleton Legion builder. 20%. We're tied.
Wow.
Third place. Oh, there goes Arakagor. There we go. Okay. All right. Who's next? Curtis, what's your third?
My third is the Red Jet.
All right.
So,
there we go. We've talked about that.
Not much different than what we've already said. It's just an amazing paint job, great looking figure.
Yep.
You know, I would say my favorite accessory that I bought at Legion's Con was the little jetpacks that Brian C was doing for them.
I saw you point that out. That looks so good, man. I want to get one of those. And I saw it there, and I think he was even talking about them prior to the show, and I meant to get one, and I didn't get one.
Yeah, he's got them unpainted and he's got them painted, and the paint job that he does on them totally matches the armor. And
Perfect.
yeah, it's just a really fun figure. And I actually ended up buying that new vehicle, that Skeletron.
That's
yeah, for
exactly.
1 So
That's my first picture with the Skeletron is going to be with one of the Red Jets. I'm sure somebody will beat me to it by the time I get to it, but it will happen. All right, Nate, what do you got for third?
I have sort of his counterpart. I have Fisher Rice for my third.
Yeah.
It was, to be honest, it was a toss-up between him and the Red Jet, but
Yep.
I
making
love the
everybody
black.
sick
I
here.
love all the different parts you get, and I think maybe what edged out just a little bit was the nostalgic factor. I mean, I grew up with the Fisher Price Adventure People, and I just love so much that they did a nod to that figure, this character.
I
So,
highly recommend if anybody's
Incredible.
got this and really loves it to go and try and find because it's just so cool to have them on the shelf together.
It's so
They're
fun.
just so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Bill, what do you got for third?
Oh, my third is the skeleton. No, wait, hold on. Whoops, I have 6 on my list here. Oh no.
Bill's trying to slip in an extra.
Well, you already did the video. Did you not watch your own video? Come on, man.
I did, but I guess I put 6 on there.
Bill's the
So,
milk.
all right.
Milk.
Go ahead, figure it
So-
out. Figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll look at
Fisher
where
Rice
we're going.
would have been 6. Sorry, Curtis. He's not on our list tonight.
Oh, he didn't even make
Tusk
the list.
Pilot
Wow.
would have been
Ouch.
5.
Okay.
You can't revise. You've already locked in.
Wait, is that right? 1, 2.
Hey Trevor, down at the bottom where it says 24 out of 100, is that how many people are in the chat? 100?
That's online participants right now, but 44 votes have gone through. So people are probably flipping in and out of the browser, and that I think when they leave the browser or something, it counts them as not there because they're actually online right now voting. So 45 people have voted. So out of the 76 people here, we got 45 people participating, which is cool.
Not bad.
All right, so yeah, I had started at 6 instead of 5. So
Okay.
Tusk Pilot was my 5. That means the Skeleton 2 was my 4, and then my 3, which we're on now, is
Yep.
Calazir.
Calazir. Okay. Cool.
Yep, Calazir. So that's my 3, and I just like kind of echo what Curtis said. Like it really does feel like it feels like a figure obscura figure. It feels
Yeah, it
like
really
it
does.
just has that complete, like that all-in feel to it, where
Yep.
they just went, Eric really just went for it on this figure,
Yeah.
and it's so complete and awesome. So
I mean,
yeah,
this is just
Calazir's my 3.
nuts, man. Like the details and the tattoos and the carvings and stuff. It's crazy, man. He must have had a blast with this, sculpting this.
I
All
love
right,
the pose.
Nate. Or nope, that's me. Go ahead. Yep.
I was just going to say the pose you had him in on your show, Bill, on your rotating stand was just so cool. You have his ponytail kind of off to one side, and
Yeah.
the soft goods are flowing off to the other. It's just really good dynamic pose.
Thank you.
My third place, which I've seen their name come up several times, is Kalian Shun.
Oh wow!
I love this figure, man. This is my cosmic, not my cosmic figure of the year, but the cosmic female of the year for sure, man. I love this sculpt. I mean, I know this is a reused sculpt, but it's Thrace basically. But I just love the paint that they did with it, and it's hard to switch. It's hard to determine. I think right now I have this helmet on her because I love the writing
Yeah, it's so
on
cool.
it. It just looks so like it's so cool, man. And
Sci-fi.
the cape that she comes with. We were talking a little bit about this, I think, on Saturday Live, or I don't know, one of the shows. Maybe it was on New to Mythics, but like just what C. Jessam is doing with styling these things, especially for Cosmic, and giving it like almost like a haute couture like look to it. It's not just like, oh, it could be a cloak. You know what I mean? But this has got like it's unbalanced. You know what I mean? Like there's a narrower side and a heavier side. It's
And
cool,
there's stitching
man.
details that
Yes.
it's not just a
Yes.
straight fabric. There's like stitching
Yeah,
patterns. And
look
stuff.
at this. This is
Yeah.
nuts, man. Like you don't get this. Like somebody would just make this and just go, all right, we'll cut it round on the bottom or whatever. But I
Yeah.
mean, they're just thinking of like making this look like as if it is something from that sci-fi era that they're trying to get across with Cosmic, which is not like maybe a more modern, darker take, but more of that 90s, 80s, Blade Runner-y.
Does
sci-fi
Eric
take.
give C. Jessam like ideas or pictures of how he wants the soft goods to come out, or does C. Jessam
Good question.
make
I
them
don't
and
know.
then he
It's a
sends
good
it
question for
to
CJ, actually. Yeah, like
Yeah.
we'll have him on the show again, and that's a good question to ask him because
Yeah.
I don't know if I've
I
ever
know.
asked him that.
I just love the fact that we're not just getting another cloak in a different color. You know what
Yep.
I mean? It's just
Mhm.
everything's different and tailored to each figure, which is actually it's really incredible.
Again, you think about this line, and I know people are like, oh, the reuse. I mean, I think less people are saying that these days because we are getting a lot of new parts with every wave. But it would be easy enough to just take, the cloak they did for Ziri or a cape
Right.
from a wizard and just say,
Exactly.
yeah, good, a hood with a cape. There you go. There's your sci-fi.
Right.
But this is. I'm sure we'll see this again because once you've got the pattern, you want to reuse it again. But like, they do a great job of changing the colors up and using it on a different type of figure that might not have anything to do with this. Maybe it's not a female figure next time. It's great, man. And I think I think CJ and Keithlin have a lot of free reign with this stuff. I have a feeling that they have some free reign with this stuff. You know, Eric may sketch it out, but I think maybe they kind of take it to another level.
I mean,
All right.
their talents. You can totally see that. I mean, the stuff that they were making before they were even involved with Four Horsemen speaks volumes. So yeah,
Yep.
I could totally see them coming up with it on their own. And
For sure.
yeah,
All right, looks like we have a consensus on third place overall, which is Arakagor, which is not surprising. I knew Arakagor would probably be making some people's top
Be up
three
there.
for sure. And third place is probably, if I was going to, well, I won't give it away, but like, Arakagor's a cool figure, I will say. Like, I really like Arakagor.
Arakagor's great.
I know. All right, we're gonna move on to four, or second.
He's
place.
all right.
There's no Fisher Rice. All right. Number 2, and I can see this already happening here. That wasn't me, but Fisher Rice is my pick for number 2. I know, Curtis, I'm wrong by 1, but maybe.
Not
We'll see.
anybody's perfect.
I know. But yeah, this figure, well, I mean, it inspired me to do that shot. I love this figure so much, man. It brings the nostalgia of the Fisher Price, you know, like you said, Nate, just brings that all flooding back. The amount of pop and swapping, and you can make a full team out of just like 3 of these things, you know what I mean? And then get some extra heads from some customizers, or, you know, you can even put one of the mighty alien and creature creator heads on here and make another version of it. It's great. Killer. All right. We said a lot about that, though. So,
Yeah.
all right, Bill, back down to you for your number 2.
My number 2 is the Ninian Infantry, which we've already talked probably enough about. But
Yeah.
that figure is, I mean, it's, first of all, it's like loaded with stuff. It's right out of the box. It's like this fun figure to just, you got multiple heads. You've got a ton of different weapons and accessories. The paint, again, fully painted. I know this one was Cameron. It just has so much paint detail. It's got a little
Paint's
cloth
amazing.
goods. It's got some cool armor parts that aren't, like haven't been done a lot on figures. It is a complete figure. It's so good.
I mean, I know they have molds that have, you know, and you've got templates for painting, right? But think about the complexity of a template, if that's what they use for for this paint on the arms and on the tail and on the legs. I mean, it's nuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just even thinking like, okay, let's do 2 blue stripes here because it's a wider area of the body or whatever, you know, and 2 red stripes, and then it's crazy, man. The paint job's insane.
And I love the category you had with your stuff, Bill, was lore, was one of those in there, and I love the lore that goes with this character.
The lore of this one is cool, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's very cool.
And the 2 heads, the open head is
Come on, that's
so
amazing,
sick, man. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Nate, what's your number? What are we on? Number 2? Number 2.
My number 2 is Poxus.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes, I just think he's an absolutely killer figure. The detail, it's unbelievable. The detail that he has between the figure itself, the soft goods, the weapon, the bow and the arrows with the bugs coming off it. It's just,
I love that you get 2
insane.
bows, like one that's like in an on state and one that's just like in a dormant state.
Yeah.
I mean, who does that, man? You know, you
he's
like pick
loaded.
one or the other and like that's what you get. There you go. There's your bow.
It's so cool.
So
The
cool.
sculpt's great. The
You're
insect
showing
stuff
the
that comes
pull,
off
just
the
so you
belt.
know, Trevor.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. There you go.
You're right.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Keep me honest on that because I'm
just
flipping.
one of the
between a
Dark
lot of
Four. He's badass. We've talked about him a lot, but yeah, he's just wicked. Love it.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break here because we got a fountain to give away. So in the midst of all this voting, we are going to add a little giveaway here, and we got another giveaway to go too. So we're gonna show this. It's gonna be. I got. Don't put it in yet. I gotta collect. Don't do it yet. Hang on a second. StreamYard. I didn't have this up here. Contest giveaway tool. We're gonna use hashtag Get Drunk. It's not a command. It's just, and you're going to win this fountain. Somebody's going to win this fountain right here. Gorgeous Look at the marbling, man. Didn't you guys gave away a marbled one on your show, didn't you, Curtis?
I got a marbled one for my Secret Santa on all.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Alex's work is fantastic, man. He's just cranking out these fountains, and
Yep.
they're all so unique. Each one's different. They're amazing.
And this
He's
is great.
a great
They
guy.
gave
Great guy too.
super nice guy. I mean, and
Yeah.
talented dude. And he's branching out. I love to see him because we're going to give away a table tonight too. So get your hashtag get drunk in the chat, and we'll get through maybe our second place. We'll go into first, and then maybe halfway through there we'll pull this one, and then we'll do another one. Because hopefully we can finish this up in like 20 minutes. We'll see. All right, second place. Who we up to? Curtis, what's your second place?
I got Skeleton Legion Builder 2.
Skeleton Legion Build 2? Yep.
Yeah, just a nice follow-up to the Valiant Knight last year, as far as like just a cool, fun desk figure. You know, you can just leave it around you wherever you're at, and you can just play with that thing nonstop and just enjoy the heck out of it for something, you know, that's just, I mean, literally bare bones. You know, it's just a lot of fun to play with.
Yep. It's got that hand candy thing that was one of your categories, Bill, for me.
Yeah.
That way.
He's
Like I
so
just love
posable.
moving it around. Yep.
Absolutely.
And he balances really well. The feet are nice and sturdy, and they're wide. I mean, you know, they're bones, and they're you know, a bit heavier. And he stands really well in a lot of different poses.
Yeah.
So yeah, very cool. All right, Rob, what do you got for number 2?
I went with Zende.
Oh, good pick. Yeah, good pick.
And I picked him because I when I first saw him, he kind of reminded me of Dubin.
That's easy to
And
do.
he had a lot of
Just
parts that
scroll.
reminded me of him, and I wanted to use him for a bunch of customs that I had ideas for. But when I got him, I just left him as is because he looks pretty cool.
So cool.
And then I
Great color.
saw Bill do that. Use his cape for Odious, and that was
Oh
a good-
yeah. Yeah, he's really cool, man. Like I
Yeah.
said, it was between him and Arazak, and I don't know. And I think I made the choice I made, but I really do like Zende a lot. I love the armor, and I think Arazak just had some new stuff to him, but I really like the cape on Zende more than even the Arazak cape. Love this face sculpt, what they did with it. It's really cool. And yeah, this extra one. This is the one I got on him right now. I love that. The magic version. Yep, very cool. All right, Kevin, what do you got for number 1? We'll flip back to the... What do you got for number 1, Kev? Yeah, there you go, baby. Nice. Let me jump over to Cosmic Legions and go to Fisher Rice. We've seen it. We know. Why did you pick Fisher Rice?
I didn't think I wasn't overly excited about it, and I got it in hand, and I started messing around with it. And it's just an awesome figure.
Yeah. It's fantastic. Yeah. Now you got to figure out. I mean, you did shoot him outside. You found a way to shoot the Cosmic Legions outside in the snow, which looked fantastic.
Looks so good on that stark white. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
really
for sure.
Cool.
It's a good way to do it. Yeah. Got to get some dios though, my man. You got to do some dio work on there. Cool. All right. So second place overall. It's looking like, and we'll give this like 15 seconds here. Let's get your last votes in. We got 42 votes.
Up
It's
to
looking like Skeleton
93,
Legion Builder 2.
91, yeah. Oh, it's Miller time. Who's popping a brewski?
It's actually sparkling water.
Okay, that's fine.
Sparkling water time. All right, we're going to call it, man. That's Skeleton Legion Builder 2. Takes second
Wow.
place.
That's awesome.
All right, this first place is going to be very interesting. All right, so we're moving on to first place overall. Your votes are now at 0, so get back there and start voting, and we'll go with Kevin for his number 1 overall pick. What do you got? Arachagor. Nice.
Arachagor, good pick.
Nice, yeah. I think this is going to be this may be that's my guess for the chat that might maybe takes it's going to be this or Fisher Rice, I think. One of the two.
Well, Rakagor already took third, didn't it, or something?
Oh, Arachagor did take third. You're right. Yeah. So it can't
Don't
win
try to
first.
cheat to let Bill get.
Sorry,
get
I forgot.
the win.
I forgot Arachagor actually. Got in there. That's right.
Keeping us honest, Curtis.
Yeah, and if you're just voting for the same one over and over again, shame on you. It's supposed to be your list, but I can't control that. Cool. Rob. Oh, Rob's gone. There's Rob. What do you got for number one?
Skeleton Legion
There you
Builder.
All right.
When they first came out, man, I just wanted as many as I could get. And thanks to Terrence, he helped me get quite a few of those.
Yeah.
Nice.
How many you end up with, Rob?
He helped me get 4 in the beginning. Right now, I probably have like 10. But
Oh, damn. Nice.
Yeah.
yeah, they're just fun too.
Yeah.
I mean, Legion
Great.
Builders. Yeah. And I can't
Right.
wait for the 4-pack. They're like, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yep.
But they're just so
Absolutely.
much fun to play with.
Heck yeah.
All right,
Cool,
Curtis. What is it? What's number one overall?
I mean, come on, it's Fisher Rice. It's the best
Yeah,
figure
of course
that they
it is.
did this year.
Of course
So,
it is.
I mean,
Let's see.
from a customizing standpoint, I just can't imagine a better figure. You know, you got 2 sets of black arms and legs, which are like for a customizer's dream is to have 1 set of black arms and legs.
Right.
You got 2 of those. You got 4 heads, 3 necks, 2 chest plugs,
Yep.
and one of
And
the
a
most
partridge in a
detailed-
pear
And a
tree.
partridge and a pear tree. Yeah, I was gonna say.
that I mean, the detail that Joe put into these weapons and stuff is spectacular.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
it's
Yeah.
a beautiful figure as is, but then for customizing, it is just a dream figure.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. The weapons on this are probably the best weapons that we have. For
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know. 4 heads. That's just nuts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
what a-
and again, like you
great
said,
value.
customizer's dream, because you can put the cool armored things on, and you can use these for mythic or
Mhm.
another cosmic,
Yeah.
or vice versa. Yeah, it's
I
versatile.
I
will
really got to
say-
find one of these before they sell out everywhere because
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
they're sold
Everybody
out
keeps
most
talking
places
about
already.
this.
Yeah,
I just want to say I do wish it came with that 3rd chest plug, just like the standard tusk
Mm.
in that same metallic silver. Like just that chest plug would have been
The blue,
to have with it.
metallic blue here. This little teal or whatever it is.
yeah, or the silver
Or the
that's
silver
throughout
on
the
top.
figure,
Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah. That's true. That could be cool too. All right, Nate, what do you got for number one, buddy?
So I think, if I remember right, this time last year we were talking about what we were most excited to get in 2024,
Yep.
and mine was Arachagor, and he did not fail to let me down whatsoever. He is my number one pick.
Okay.
Yep.
Rakagor, there you go.
Just blown away by this figure in every aspect of it. I mean, just such a killer thing to have in your fantasy line. You know, he just screams fantasy. The paint apps, the
Dragonborn.
head sculpt, the fact that it's articulated jaw, it's just wicked. I freaking love it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just the shelf presence. Shoots great. He's awesome.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think he would have been. I mean, he's already placed. So anybody who's this is your lists, so he can't win number one in our overall poll. But you can vote for him. Skeleton Legion Builder 2 took second place. So also can't win first place. But so if you want to change your votes, it's your lists. You're voting for what you want and your lists. That's fine. But we're gonna
Sounds
have
like
to
the
go to
winner is gonna win by process of elimination.
or because it's the
shit.
best figure ever.
Yes, number one.
Well, Bill, let's
Damn,
see
it
what
only
your.
got that
I
many
don't.
votes.
I may not even jump off this one because let's see what your number one is.
I mean, you're gonna have to go watch my top 10 videos. You already spoiled it. You spoiled my goddamn video. Yeah,
If you haven't
Rakagor
watched
is my-
Bill's video by now,
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
yeah, I mean this figure is amazing. That metallic. It's not even metallic. Like that shimmer paint
Yep.
job on it.
Yeah.
Like the sculpt. Obviously, like it's weird because we had this body before in Kragnar and Scourge last year, but there's something about like the way it all comes together with this specific like paint job and stuff. Just yeah, man. And the sword, like this figure is awesome.
Is he the same figure that's going to be released by BBTS, the exclusive?
Yep.
basically, yep.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that. It's a
Yeah.
so it's a
Yeah.
black version of this with
With
a few
some
different
soft
armor
goods
parts, and
and
then
a soft good.
it's got a tunic. Yeah, it's got like a soft goods kind of knight's tunic on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of soft goods, Alberto said this was, he looks so good with the C. Jessom set, which
Yeah, dude,
it's
that's what I
amazing.
got on him, and he looks great. And you took a great picture of him, Nate, with that piece on. So
Actually, I have that on Scourge, but yeah.
oh, did you?
Yeah, yep. But either way, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
amazing.
that's right.
Another
That's right.
amazing
Yeah.
set. Yeah.
So I'm just going to go back real quick because I don't know if that's going to screw people up. Did anybody keep a running list of what we've had on here? Because I have not. First time we're doing this, so like what
As
are you
far
gonna
as
do?
what?
As far
Who
as
was
the
first? Who was fifth,
was-
fourth, third? Yeah. I forgot.
hold your votes for a second. I'm going to go back and see what happens here. Okay, there we go. We've kept them. So fifth place was Kalazir.
Yep.
Somebody write that down. Fourth place was the Ninian Infantry, won fourth place. Arakagor won third place. Skeleton Legion Builder won second place. And so this is for first place.
Damn.
So
And then
Arakagor
Arakagor
and
again.
Skeleton Legion Builder are eliminated. So that means my number
What is
one,
that? What is that? What does that mean?
my number one
Hmm.
was Skeleton Legion Builder.
You.
Yeah.
Hey,
So- Yeah, we've talked about Skeleton Legion Builder. It's a lot of fun. I'm not going to go to the slide right now. We'll just wait and see. If you voted for Skeleton Legion Builder number one and you want to change your vote, you can go back and change your vote now. But because Skeleton Legion Builder came in second place, so by process of elimination, we'll give it a couple of seconds here. If anybody want to change their votes and people are laughing, it's a lot of laughing emoji. Fisher Rice, according to the community,
Starbucks. That's his name.
number one overall.
According to the process of elimination.
Right.
Now, if we went by percentages, we might have to go back and say, okay, percentage-wise,
Oh, Arakagor
who-
would win overall.
who won the most percentage overall? Which I
Total
can do.
votes?
I can do later on. We can do that tomorrow. I can't do that right now because we don't have a running total of
Maybe the
percentages.
Actually, the skeleton I think would win.
I think the skeleton would probably win overall with the most votes.
It's
But
amazing.
Arakagor would probably come in second. But Fisher Rice has got a lot. See, this is the problem. Like at first and second, or fourth and fifth,
Yeah,
you've got a
there's-
lot less. And then first place overall, you've got
It's
more.
tricky. Yeah.
Yep. So it's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, but don't we
this
have
way.
best cosmic and best mythic coming up?
We do.
So let's jump to that and find out the truth.
All right,
Hey,
we're
Trevor.
on to best. Yes.
When you give away the table, can I give away with this with it?
Yeah, absolutely. What is it? Tell us what it is.
So it's a mini
Let's do
verse
that giveaway
make
right
it
now,
mini
actually.
holiday, but this is a limited edition. And if you guys are into National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, you
That's a
remember
national-
the moose mugs that he would drink the eggnogs out
Yeah.
of?
Oh
That's
my
what's
God.
in here.
no way.
Oh.
So like
Yeah.
1/12
It's pretty
scale moose
Yeah.
dog?
Yeah,
Marty Moose.
Sheesh. I
that's
want
pretty
that.
cool. And then you fill it up
Moose.
with whatever the eggnog that it's
Can I
in there.
enter?
Chemical eggnog. Don't touch
Yeah.
it.
It's pretty cool. Actually.
All right. Hashtag get drunk. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds here to get in on this one. We've got to keep moving. We got three more categories to go, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. Get drunk. Hashtag get drunk, because we are going to win a Drunk Gizmo Customs fountain. This is coming straight to you from Drunk Gizmo Customs. Back to this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Who's it gonna be? It's probably McCoy.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Benny
Benny!
Torres.
All right.
Nice, Benny. Look at
Congrats,
Benny in his
Benny.
hammock. Look at it. Is that a hammock he's in? Look at him. Look at that badass.
Summer
Look at that.
Benny.
He's relaxing like a motherfucker.
Right?
Yeah.
Sun's
Summertime
sun's
right
out,
there.
guns out, man. That's sun's out, guns out, Benny right there, man. Nice. Congratulations, Benny. All right, Benny, hit me up. You know how to hit me up. All right, voting has already begun here, so let's go to me. I guess we'll go round robin. So, you know what? My best overall cosmic is this guy right here, Fisher Rice. Fisher Rice. What more can you say? We've said it all tonight. Versatile, gorgeous, nostalgic. Yeah, love it. It's fantastic. Bill, take it away.
Mine is the Red Jet.
There you go. Okay. Red Jet, Tusk Pilot. Fantastic figure. We've said a lot about it. Ooh, it's coming up. Here we go. Bill says he likes it, and the votes start coming.
Influencer.
He's right. You're an influencer. Nate, what do you got for your best Cosmic Legion figure of 2024?
I am with you with Fisher Rice.
Yeah. Fisher Rice is
100%.
gorgeous, man. It's fun. Multiples just look so badass for sure. Curtis, I'm not even going to ask you. We know what it's going to be. It's
You got mine.
We got it. Rob, what do you got for number one?
I don't have any cosmics, so I don't know. But I guess
What if you were to buy a Cosmic? What would you buy?
it'd be between the one that Bill said and the one that Curtis loves. Fisher
Oh
Rice.
boy! Wow. Okay,
who do you
you
love
wanna pick?
more? me
who's
or
your
Bill?
daddy?
Yeah.
Who's your daddy, Rob?
Whose show are you coming on next? Pick.
I'm gonna have to go with Curtis.
Damn it.
Oh,
Love you,
Damn
Bill.
you.
But I mean, he just looks pretty cool, and I love the color red. And I even bought those like the cloth limbs from that one cosmic figure off of eBay. But
Oh, from Fisher Rice. Yeah.
no, the other one.
Oh, from the Red
Red.
Jet. Yeah.
The red
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
I mean, they're two
have
great
the
tastes
stripe,
that go
though.
great together because you can take those black parts, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
like
yeah, you
pop
can
them in
swap
there.
those too and make them look great.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
The thing is, they have the stripe, so it's kind of like a little weird to put them on Mythics, like with that stripe there. But yeah.
I
Right.
ended up using it for this guy. And he looked
Ooh,
pretty
let's see.
cool with
Put
that.
them up.
Let's see. Yep. Ooh,
Oh, cool.
damn! What is
That's cool.
that?
So
That's great looking, man. It
Yeah.
looks like he's out of Planet of the Apes or something, man. That's cool.
Mhm.
Like he's a
That's
human.
if
Out
you
of
guys want
Planet
any
of the Apes.
tabards, hit up Joseph Connor, man. He does
That's
really good stuff.
That is a great
Sweet.
looking piece of cloth goods. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Very nice. All right, Kevin. I don't say it's coming down to you, but like it's down to you. So what do you got?
Fisher Rice.
Fisher Rice. There you go.
Clear winner.
Yep. Clear winner. Winner, Fisher dinner. Yeah, I'm going to give it a couple more seconds, but I think this is kind of a blowout here. Ooh, Christopher
The
Collins.
gunner was
Wait a minute.
great.
Yeah,
I
that was
agree.
very
The
cool.
gunner didn't get enough love, but awesome figure.
True enough. The gunner is cool, man. Yeah,
All
and
the
the
tusks.
colorway.
You mean the robot leprechaun? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, wow.
All the tusks.
Wow.
I just like.
Wow.
At some point I'm gonna set all my tusks up, and
Yep.
just have like the rainbow of tusks just on there.
Yep. Thank you, Christopher, for the $2. I appreciate it. And yeah, you're right. I mean, it
Great
did get a
figure.
little love here, but it is down kind of low on the list, and it is really cool.
It's just in comparison. Like, I mean, it's a good figure, but it's no Red Jet or Fisher Rice.
You know what I mean? I think it's not a matter of it's gonna change over time, but you know, even these colors went with the Gowrich and Gaspar colors on those figures to some degree. That orange and yellow and the greens. And I haven't seen a lot of people, though probably Joe Suter's probably done 5 of them that I haven't seen, combining those things. But, you know, they work really well together, you know, from what I've seen. So I haven't done anything with them, but they're really cool. But yeah, Fisher Rice, obviously the winner here out of 41 votes, 34% of the vote. That's kind of a blowout there. So as blowouts go. So there you go. There's your best Cosmic Legion. We're going to start with the best Mythic Legion of 2024. Let's start with you, Kevin. What was your pick for best Cosmic
Arachagor.
or best Mythic Legion? Sorry,
Arachagor.
Arachagor again. Okay, and Arachagor is taking the lead quickly.
Yeah, he's firing up.
I think
Oh,
the skeleton will win this based on the other.
I can see that happening. Yeah, Rob, what was yours? We'll go through this pretty kind of quick because probably gonna have some discussion on the next.
It's definitely a skeleton. But out of curiosity, how come were the armory knights not like a thing? Because there's so many of them.
Yeah, it was tough to put the
Just the
Armory Knights
combo.
in because it's like what look does it
Yeah,
goes
combo.
there? You know what I mean? Like everybody had their own choice. It's a great product and it was a fun thing, but it was hard to put in there as like a favorite figure for
Next
looks.
year we'll have a finite 10.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah,
10 that you
Yep.
can vote on.
there you
Yeah.
go. That's the
Yeah.
other thing. True.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's
definitely the skeleton. Like
Okay.
I think everybody just wanted those. They're just great. Yeah.
Yep. Curtis, I'll be curious. So yours, I don't know yours.
Skeleton Legion Builder.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just too much fun to play with.
It is. Nate?
Rakagor.
Oh, okay. There you go. Look at this. It's a two-way. It's a two-way battle here.
Skeleton's
that's pretty
pulling
much
away.
right. Yeah. Bill, what do you got?
Mine was a Rakagor again.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I probably should have said you guys could go in and vote, but we're kind of busy on here, but you could do it if you wanted to. Mine was the Skeleton Legion Builder 2. I Bones and Skeletons got me into this line, and I love them. Always wanted, since watching, old Ray Harryhausen, skeletons battling on screen. Like, I just wanted a really good skeleton figure, and this, there's good skeleton figures out there, but this is my favorite. It just moves really well, and even though it's a little thicker than, in reality it probably would be, it just looks cool. It looks really cool.
It's this to me, it's fascinating to see these results. I mean, you think of all the incredible sculpting and everything that goes into all these other figures, and not to take away from the skeleton because it's amazing, but I think one of the key terms that comes up again and again and again and again with this figure is how fun it is, which I loved hearing, because these are freaking toys, in the long run. And it's just a blast to play with, man. Yeah.
And you have the Undead of Vikenfell, which is another good skeleton. It's fun. It's just a 2.0 skeleton. It's not the same skeleton body, but it's fun. But I think it's a bear skeleton. I mean, as human beings, it's a weird thing. We have a fascination with what's deep inside us, I guess.
I almost want to see Eric Treadaway's response to seeing stuff like that.
I would too. Maybe we can get that. Maybe I can.
But
I can throw in the poll
work that he put into an Arachagor and a Apoxis and stuff like that. And here's a plain old, not that he's, again, not to take away or diminish, but he's a skeleton.
I'm going to bet that this might not be too far down on his list, because to sculpt this well and make it look good in the proportions that you want it to be and make it a good toy and not thin and
to
breakable.
Develop a whole new body is that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think this has got to be a pinnacle of some of his design work. You know what I mean? Because I know that he was kind of talking about that with the Necronominus line and the Terpiculi and getting that done. And I think it's kind of got to be. It's got to be up there. I mean, I get what you're saying in terms of
it's his version of a skeleton that is something that exists, but Apoxis, that's just out of his imagination. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So again, it's amazing to me. I love the figure big time, but
I remember when we were at the G-Con for Necronominus, and he talked about having to study and learn every bone of the human body, just how much work
and horses.
Yeah.
Horse bones. Yeah.
And that that 4-pack that's coming out, the packaging for that thing, made me want to order 2 because I want to keep one on display.
Yeah,
that thing looks amazing.
And I love the fact that we've got this builder's color, we're getting the graveyard color, and then all the bone color that we're getting with the I guess the regular, normal, or whatever that's coming with Necrononymous. We have 3 separate colors, which is awesome.
And I like that there's a universal color now. My one problem with the 2.0 skeletons when they first came out was they were a little yellowish and a little weird colored, and I love them as figures, but this takes the cake. So I'm going to call this right now. We got 42 votes in, which is what we've been getting in, and we're going to call this for the Skeleton Legion Builder 2 as the best Mythic Legions figure of 2024. Not unsurprising. Nope. All right, I'm going to switch over to the best special edition. You can FHM figure. So this is anything that was Figura Obscura, anything that was Legion Con exclusive, the Skeleton Legion Builder, which was a surprise drop, Blue Hagnon and Liege, which were retailer exclusives, and the Tusk Heavy Gunner, which was a special edition in Fisher Rice. So all those things were. And Skullman, which was the Zolocon special edition. So we're going to let those go. And in the meantime, I'm going to switch over here and we're going to do another giveaway for, let me find it. There we go. There it is. Another Drunk Gizmo Customs giveaway. Appreciate it again from Alex. Alex is going to have a sale on his Instagram. So I'm going to pull up his Instagram in a second here. This weekend.
I'll send you this as well. so you can.
Oh yeah, and you got this, which is like an exclusive.
Yeah, you can't even
Okay.
say it. No.
Sit at the table and have your eggnog.
Yeah, you can put that. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can put
Sweet.
the eggnog. It'll be
Nice.
cool.
I love those
It's fun.
things, man. All right, so you get that, and you get the mini. What are they? Not mini epics. What are they called? Miniverse. And that giveaway is going to be #table it. I should have said what's on your table. That would have been better. Oh, it's too long. Anyway, whatever. #table it to get the table. Get drunk is over, Albert. We just did the get drunk. Maybe that was older. I don't know what to say. All right, so let's go down. I don't know. Where are we starting? Let's start with Kevin. We'll go with Kevin. What was your favorite special edition of the year out of these?
Out of those would be the Skullman, I would imagine.
Skullman.
Although the retailer Red Death is actually my favorite.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't have the retailer Red Death on here. That is my mistake. I didn't have the retailer Monkey King either. I'm not really sure why. We might have decided on that. I'm not really
three
sure.
retailers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry about that, guys. That was my mistake. But yeah, I know. Whatever. I kind of thought they wouldn't do well only because of their reissues, but whatever.
Yeah, I didn't even think. I didn't
I
cross
didn't put them on
mind.
my list either.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean, they're great. They're great
It's not just me.
versions, but yeah.
I thought they would get beat out by other things anyway, but they may have had a
Because, like,
chance. They might have had a
Monkey
shot.
King was my number one last year, so like I wasn't gonna put like the new Monkey King on the list just
Yeah.
to like win it again.
I know a lot of
you know?
people feel that that's a better version. I know a lot of people who like the Jacob Marley a lot better. I just didn't think that reissues like that would make it. I mean, Blue Hagnon technically is a reissue, but whatever. It was part of that line. So, my mistake. I forgot those. Forgive me. Whatever. Nobody's losing any money here. So,
And obviously, Cullen's not watching.
There's a side gamble going on.
That's
You know
right,
there is.
exactly.
Someone's
Yeah,
got
exactly.
a side bet going.
Right.
exactly. Rob, what do you got? I'm going to fix my camera real quick.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks to my friend up this over here, Curtis, the monster. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, guy.
Very cool. Good pick. Oh, he's pulling away too.
How about you, Curtis?
Awesome.
This is actually probably going to be surprising for folks, but I am not picking Fisher Ice. I'm picking Skullman.
Oh,
Interesting.
wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that was an amazing con exclusive. It looks spectacular. For those that missed out on it, I would try to get one because it's a really cool one.
It is awesome. Like I wasn't really like into it when it was revealed, but then when I got it in hand, it is very cool.
Wow, Skullman. That is.
I know it's a
surprising.
very popular one at the studio as well. You know, Cookie, Diego, all those guys, they think it's their favorite figure of the year. So
Wow.
I just want his red wristband things.
It's up there. Do you think the Headhunter is going to be the same way? Are you as interested in that?
it's a really cool one as well. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
It's a Taskmaster waiting to happen.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it stands out a lot because it means nothing to me as a tribute figure, but as a figure on its own, I think it's badass. So
Yeah.
that just shows you how cool it is.
So Nate, what did you have for this?
I went with Frankenstein's creature all the way. Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
Yep.
And I'll
Bill?
just throw in that I'm right there with you with Frankenstein's creature. That figure and all the accessories and everything with it is just phenomenal.
And we will make it 3 in a row for Frankenstein's creature.
Yeah,
Love this
just
figure, man. I
all
loved
the
everything that
different
came
looks.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, accessories.
The accessories that came with it, the different
love
looks that you
the-
could get out of it.
Yeah, so cool.
This coat.
And yeah,
Fantastic.
I loved. And again, another shout out to the Dark Lair. The Dark Lair Book Club. First
Yep.
time I'd ever read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
you
It
go.
was great to have a group to chat about all the different facets of it, and it was a lot of fun. So it just added to the experience to me. So it was
That was
fantastic.
definitely the most robust of them. And it makes me think like doing classics that are out of copyright and that are very easily accessible in all different forms might be the way to go with the book
Yeah.
club.
Yep,
Cool.
bringing you literary knowledge toys.
Yeah.
Literary knowledge through toys. It
Go figure,
It
from,
looks like
uh,
Frankenstein's
English
getting
high school.
beat though here with the
Yeah.
Egyptian
Yeah.
gods, man.
I mean, that
Gods are
had to be
great.
a
Like that's
Gods
a
are
close,
great.
That's a
second.
2-pack. It's tough to beat that. You know,
Gods
it's
are
really
great.
good.
Yeah.
Amazing accessories with that too. Just and
Also-
getting a new female buck. There's amazing.
That's it. The customizing also for the customizing. I think for customizers it might have been more of a draw only because of the basic bodies and not the scarred up special size of Frankenstein or something like that possibly. We'll give it a couple more seconds. In the meantime, get your hashtag table it in for this beautiful table.
Dylan,
From
if you
Drunk
want to do
Gizmo
the questions,
Customs.
we could do Dracula next.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. Yeah,
All
the
right.
book layer was fun.
I'm going to call this in about, what do we got? We got 43 votes. It's about what we've been getting in. So I'm going to call it in about 10 seconds here. Get your last
What's up,
minute
Eric?
votes in, last second votes in. Now, we haven't voted, but I don't think we'd be overcoming almost 35% from 28%, I don't think. I mean, 3 of us, well, maybe. You never know. But I'm not voting. This is all you guys. So, all right, 5, 4,
Can you go back to the chart?
2, sorry, 1. Yeah, it's the winner. Your winner is Figura Obscura, Gods of Ancient Egypt, followed closely by Frankenstein's Creature, Skeleton Legion Builder, and Skull Man. People love their skulls, man. That's all I'm going to say. Skull Man. Cool.
I forget the 2 packs that we got. The difference between with the creature creator 2 packs, but
Yeah.
the cosmic one.
Yes.
I mean that is absolutely an amazing set.
It's an incredible
too.
set. Yeah, it's an incredible set as well. Very versatile, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to share this again, and we're going to call this... whoop, no, I didn't want to do that. I want to share the screen. Giveaway tool. Table it. All right, we're going to give you a few more seconds here, 10 more seconds. Guys, what do you... let's go down the row from Bill down and say, what are you looking forward to most? What do you think will come out number 1 next year based on what we know of so far?
Oh my God.
Oh God,
That's been solicited. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. We don't know
Yeah,
what's going to be
so-
solicited next year, but what we may get next year, which is going to be a lot of stuff.
There's a
I know we're going to be
ton
taking a little
of
bit of a
comments.
guess because sometimes something may or may not make it through in 2025. But
Just
Right
I think-
now,
related,
for
we're just
Mythic,
talking mythic and cosmic.
yeah,
For
Yeah,
me,
'cause,
it's definitely Neve, like top.
Neve. Yeah. Mhm.
Easily.
Yep.
she might be 2026. I mean, I know she's
Keep this going, Bill. So-
the Rising Suns is currently scheduled for mid 2025, but if it follows the same trajectory as a lot of these other waves, it could be 26.
Oof,
Um,
I hope it's not 26.
But I will say, for me, right now, just knowing what I've seen in person, the Gideon Heavens brand figure looks insane, so good. And then as far as cosmic, I'm very excited for the Thraxian. So those are like my 2.
Awesome. Yeah, it's so hard to call, man. I mean, if we do get that wave, I think the bear is going to blow people away. That's to me, it's going to
Yeah.
be a lot like getting the first Boreas. Like,
Right.
I think that's going to transcend a ton of different lines.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be incredible to see that. And I'm trying to think what's the I want to say Kalian Shin, but that's not right. What's the other?
Belulith?
No, on Cosmic with this
Kern
Kern
Ray?
Ray.
leather
Kern
coat.
Ray.
Kern Ray, thank you. Yeah. I think that's gonna blow
Kern
people's
Ray's gonna
minds
be good.
too.
That will be this year. That will
Yeah.
be like.
I mean,
mid-
both Ox Crew waves. I can't wait to get both of those in because there's so much unbelievably cool stuff within those. The big suits, the creature things. They're escaping my
Escape backs.
Escape
Escaping
backs,
your
thanks,
escape
yeah.
back.
yeah. We got so much crazy cool shit coming. I mean, just the Necro wave. I can't wait. The All-Star 6. Yeah, the Tuberculi. I can't freaking wait for that.
Yeah.
I think Ashes of Agmendor will leapfrog Rising Suns. I think we'll see that this year.
I think so too. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, for me, it's all about Necronominus and All Stars. What 6 is that?
I mean, considering
It's
how
more
good
Necronominus, but
yeah, considering how good the standard, skeleton
yeah.
Legions builder did just this year. Just the Tuberculi, I think it's going to be way up on people's
The
lists.
Tuberculi and that
Especially
undead
when
builder
we get
pack for
that-
me are like,
Yes,
and
yes.
Beluolith is going to be cool, but like I think it's more the creatures than I love her look, but I think the creatures that she comes with are just going to be great to have as props.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Once we get the head pack in from the All-Star 6 with the Tuberculi, that's going to be insane.
I tell you what is going to be this is going to be great, man, because these don't match the early hand design, but they'll easily work, I think, on some of those earlier figures. You know what I mean? Some of the gold knights and things like that, and and then now we got expressive hands and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. And I know the belt pack is a lot of people looking forward to the belt pack and stuff.
Those bone wings too.
Yep.
Awesome.
The figure I'm looking most forward to is the Sir Enoch from All Star 6. Just so decked out with soft goods and accessories, and like that thing is just for a standard figure price. This thing is great.
It is gorgeous.
So
yeah.
But I think as far as best overall, I think Rob was right. I think Neve, if she makes it out this year, I think will be the number one.
Is Sir Elijah coming out of that same wave?
Yes. Necronominus. I think Necronominus he's Sir Elijah's in Necronominus.
Elijah's in Necronominus and Enoch's in All Star 6. Yeah.
So we're gonna get all this stuff. We're gonna get Necronominus. We're gonna get All Star 6. We're definitely gonna get Ashes of Agmendor, I think, as Bill said.
The Rising Suns, you think, is 2026? Man.
I think it's going to be the end of 2026 if it makes it. I think.
You mean the end of 2025?
2025. I'm sorry, end of 2025.
I mean, think about it. In 2022, the Poxus wave went up, right?
Yep.
And then that was supposed to ship out in mid 2023, right? And then it shipped out in early 24.
Yep.
The Necronominus wave went up in 2023, was supposed to ship mid 2024, and it came out early 2025. And so I really expect the same thing to happen. I don't know, maybe they'll get caught up and they'll figure out how to be on top of that, but that pattern has been going for 3 years now plus. I mean, even more than 3 years. It's been going for the whole stretch of all of these G-Con.
Wow, Greg. All right. We're getting to it, man. We're getting to it. Yeah, it's going to be great. Yes, Sir Jack, I'm very much looking forward to getting this guy, and I'm just going to have Greg sign his ass because it should be look at that right there, just in gold.
Is this a
pen right there, or his back?
Is this a tribute figure of some sort?
I believe it is a tribute figure. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, he's amazing.
Anybody we know?
You might know
Prince Hammerwings.
Oh, yeah. Prince Hammerwings.
Yeah. Prince Hammerwings.
the Lord of the Armory.
The Lord of the Armory. That's right.
Yeah.
It's too bad he didn't come out later because he could have been they could have made him in lore the Lord of the Armory.
It's just hard to remember who's got what tributes because usually the people that get tributes are so humble about it that you just never hear it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the fact that this has 14 consonants in a row is also very helpful to remember.
Gotcha.
And speaking of that size, Beulith's brother, that's another badass looking figure we're going to get.
Yep.
Yeah, Baradak.
I'm looking forward to having Uxjack battle Baradak. I think that's going to be insane, man. I think it's going to be
metal. Totally, Caleb.
It's an album cover
collateral
waiting to
damage
happen.
in
Yeah,
that
it's an
battle.
album cover waiting to happen for sure.
I'm still waiting for
totally.
you three to get your tributes. The first ever 3-pack. The Legion's Lounge trivia.
Don't hold your breath.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just watch. Remember this, guys. I said it. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
3-pack.
We'll see. So
We'll see.
hashtag table it for this gorgeous table. Really cool, man. I love this sort of iron detail over the top of it too. Gonna be great. So all right, here we go. It's hashtag table it. Had about 100 people in here. We got 64 entries. I'm gonna give you 2, 1. Let's go.
I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel called Just Table It.
Just table it would be good. But you're gonna come on, and then you're look at that. Nice.
Wow, talk about a transition opportunity. Right.
All right.
That might have
God,
saved
that's
me one
perfect.
death tonight, Trevor.
Segue.
Right? I think I just saved myself.
Yeah.
I just think
Hilarious.
I just saved myself.
Yeah, because
Those-
we're
Those
25
fireballs are
minutes
going to
late.
work extra well this tonight, man. That's going to take out some people. Speaking of which, we
funny.
got to get going because we got a D&D game and it's 10 o'clock
Yes.
already. And I know it's a kind of a holiday day, but you know, we do have to go. So I want to thank everybody. Congratulations, Joe. I want to thank everybody for coming on here. Thank you all in the chat for participating. That was a lot of fun. We'll put the results up tomorrow on the Cabal. I'll add up the percentages too, and we'll see who won by most percentage throughout all those things. So we'll do it two ways, and we'll put that up.
That's
That
the
is you.
skeleton.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Skeleton all the way.
No, we don't need to do that. Fisher writes one. We're good.
Well, we'll put it out two ways, and then we'll put it to the people to decide who actually won, Curtis, because that's the way it works in a democracy.
Einstein gets killed with a table now.
Right.
Trevor's
Well, I was saying-
definitely got +2 everything for the
That's
night.
right, exactly. Niners and Lions are 21-21. Dude, you got to play D&D, and this game is tied? What
I
quarter
know.
are we
I've
in?
been third.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very funny. It's my own brother, like right here, like here. Yeah, we look more alike than Nate and I. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate each and every one of you for the super chats, and in fact, for being our top 3 super chatters, I am going to gift each one of you a $25 gift certificate to Store Horsemen to get ready for that dragon. I appreciate each one and every one of you. Don't get used to it. I mean, well, if you want to be up here next year, start gifting. But no, I appreciate each one of you guys. You guys are always there in the chat. You guys are always on top of it. It's just a little bit of something back to each one of you guys for that dragon, and or whatever you want to do. You can go buy some more Fisher rice, Curtis. Well, maybe not on Store Horsemen, but maybe somewhere else. Trade it to somebody.
Thanks, Trevor. Appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you,
For
guys.
sure, guys.
Yeah.
Yep, you guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Anybody? Oh, plugging. Curtis, plugging. Art by Ackerman, the YouTube channel. You got a new video coming up? Probably.
Yeah, I've got new videos every day this week. So
Nuts. You're crazy, man.
Yeah.
You are crazy.
A machine.
I know, he's a machine. It's nuts. Cool. Art by Ackerman, you had a little giveaway show. I know that you can't get the giveaways anymore. I was busy. I wanted to be on it, but I had another show to do, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It was fun.
yeah,
but it
I'll
would've
keep
been-
doing them as we, I've got some ones that we didn't give out yesterday that I'll save for when we get to 1,000 subscribers. And
Cool.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
been
great-
I
great,
appreciate all
shooting
the
the show.
support so far. It's been awesome.
Yep.
Great shooting the shelf with the Euro boys too the other day.
Oh, yeah, they're a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always fun. And Darla, I apologize for all the Richard Jones wear that you're going to have. The sheet sets, the curtains, the shower curtains, the towel sets, the napkin wear. It's going to be great. Rob, thank you very much for the giveaway extras too, man. So yeah, Joe is going to get that Christmas Vacation Moose mug set, which I think he's going to love. And our Benny is going to get what was the other one? The
Fountain.
the fountain, but with your. Did you have another mini or no? That was the mini went
No,
with the other
but
one.
I can send him something if you'd like.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I thought the mini was okay. They had that too. So all right, Joe gets that. Kevin, Joe. Well, Rob, you going to be on anything? You going to be doing anything? You got anything to
Just hanging
plug?
out, man. Yeah,
All
hanging out and watching.
All right, cool. Rob's in all the chats, so say hi. Kevin, my friend, what's going on? What's your next shot? What's it going to be?
Oh, doing a little story with the retailer Red Death right now. So
Okay, you are enamored with the
Cool.
retailer Red Death. It is a cool looking figure, man. I love the
Awesome.
black robes on that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Outside,
Yeah.
inside, that's gonna be outside.
outside,
Probably.
the first
There you
one went up today. I'll post
Cool.
another one.
I saw that one. Yeah,
Wednesday.
cool.
Yeah. I think I heard you say story, but that's another thing you do a great job with, Kevin, is not only your photography is great, but your captions, your storytelling is
Yep.
great. So people, make sure you take the time to read Kevin's captions.
Yeah,
They're really nice.
the captions. Yeah. Something you really should do because a lot of people put some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Not me, but other people. Kevin, you gonna put up your top 9, or did you already? You
I
didn't do
already
that yet.
did in my story.
Yeah, I
Maybe
saw
I'll
that.
post it.
Okay, I didn't see it in the story. Yeah, put it up on
my-
your page for sure.
My top photo was just a picture of the dragons
There you go.
from Legion's Gun.
There you go. Nate, anything coming up on anything?
I just posted a pic right before we came on tonight. It was
saw
a
that.
really cool custom I picked up from Eugene Unic. Dr. Grimm's Lock is King.
Beautiful.
So other than that, I got a bunch of figures in lately that I hope to get some time. Not that the kids are gone we're here for the holidays. We
There you
were
go.
super busy with family stuff. We had a blast, but yeah, I hope to start get some more shots in. So stay tuned.
Let me share the screen here. How do I do this? I'm gonna bring this up full screen. There we go. There's the
Oh,
shot.
there it is. Yeah.
That's so cool, man. Look at that
Such a
shield.
cool figure.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Eugene had this 2 Legions Cons ago, and I kept eyeing it, and it
damn,
came
that's
back this
cool.
year, and I'm like, oh, it's meant to be. I gotta have it. And
That's
yeah.
fantastic. Really, really cool.
So cool. And speaking of read the caption because
Okay.
Eugene's got some really cool lore behind that figure. It's a
Okay.
Slavic character from like mythology or history.
Grandfather
or
Frost.
yeah,
Cool.
It's really neat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Bill, what do you got? You got your top 10 list, overall top 10 list up there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of done with my lists for the year. I'm working on a mythic for Horsemen, like what to expect this year. It's going to be a freaking crazy video of like,
Oh,
here's
wow.
what's coming in 2025.
Can't wait for that.
And then this coming Thursday, Jesse DeStasio from Toy Pizza is going to be on the Door Clear live stream. And then I also wanted to shout out Tanya is going to have Eric Miller on the Legion
Yeah.
Series live.
That's
this
right.
Thursday.
Yep. Thank you
There
for
you go.
that reminder. That's a good one. That's going to be great. For sure. Shooting the Shelf, you're going to have Jim on in the new year, right? It's going to be
Oh, nice. Yeah,
two Sundays
that's
from
awesome.
now, or not
No,
next Sunday?
this Sunday.
It's this coming Sunday. Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. You beat us to Jim. We were
Finish
supposed
the
to have Jim
trifecta
on after
there.
he got back from China.
China.
And we just haven't had it happen yet. So we'll make
So
it
you
happen.
can talk about everything but his trip to China, Curtis.
Okay.
Yeah, don't talk about
Sounds
that.
good.
'Cause That's on our agenda. Sorry.
We'll do it for the 1 year
make sure we
anniversary
skip
of the
that.
trip to China.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. I got nothing. I'm still working on photos for this book, and that is going to be taking up my time. But I'm sure I'll jump on something here or there. But Happy
Oh,
New
yeah.
Year to everybody. Appreciate it.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Happy holidays. I know Hanukkah is still going on, so happy Hanukkah
Mm-hmm.
to those who celebrate. And we'll see you next year, kids. It's going to be
Cheers.
a hell of a year.
Yeah, big time.
Good and bad on your wallet, but good.
Don't forget Purple Gang Gang. Road to
Purple Gang
1,000.
Gang, Saturday, 1 year anniversary. Go check them out. Go
Get
have
'em to
fun.
1,000.
Get them to 1,000.
1,000.
Share it with your
Right.
friends. Share Bill's channel to your friends. We can get him to 10,000
Yes.
maybe before the end of the year. That would be cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, share, people. You know how it goes. It's the holidays. All right.
Spread the love.
See you, kids. That's right. Bye.
Cheers.